I'm David Bryden with Results, and we're here commemorating World TB Day in the Corcoran Gallery. And it's been an amazing week for us, commemorating World TB Day and honoring the voices of TB survivors from different parts of the country and around the world. We're really honored to have people visiting us from California, where in 2009 there was a very serious outbreak in an elementary school. 31 children became infected with TB, MDR TB, multi-drug resistant TB, after a teacher was coughing and didn't realize she had the active disease. Jake, you're with us here today. I want to thank you for coming. You were one of those children who was infected, unfortunately, in 2009. Can you tell us a little bit about that experience? What kind of treatment did you go through, and how was that experience? How did that go?
Well, I was in 4th grade, so at that time I didn't know much about the disease at all. And every day I'd have to go and take pills. And really what was the most scary for me was that the pills that I were taking wasn't for children. The pills were actually for adults, which later caused severe side effects.
Tell us a little bit about the side effects that you suffered, and when did you first started noticing them?
Well, I suffered from hallucination, and I noticed that probably after 3 months of taking the medication, which was actually a 9-month course, so not too far into it. And what happened at first was just light voices in my head, which later elevated to really loud voices, and I was seeing light and kind of strings.
Wow, that must have been really scary. So you were rushed to the emergency room, and were you able to continue with that treatment, or what did they do?
No, they took me off that treatment.
Okay. Now, since you were taken off that treatment, I guess you were not able to complete the preventive therapy. Does that worry you? I mean, because you don't know whether it had an effect.
Yes, that definitely does worry me, because there's a possibility that if I get too tired or too sick, that I could potentially get TB again.
And if you had a chance to tell anything to the world, to make a demand on the world, so what needs to be done on this issue?
Well, I definitely wouldn't want this experience to happen to anybody else. And I think it's really important to fund better medicine and medicine for children as well.
Now, we've spent a couple of times on Capitol Hill meeting with congressional staff. How's that experience been? Do you feel that they've been hearing your concerns?
Absolutely.
So I hope you'll be willing to come back with us sometime and talk to members of Congress again, because it's been really good having you here in Washington. So it's really good to have our TB survivors here. Thanks to Jake, we're able to get this concern across very powerfully in the halls of Congress and here in the Corcoran Gallery.